Hi friends, MD Vegan. Another breakfast for fruit salad and ice cream on top. These are already autumn fruits, the pears and the figs. I guess they're right in season and they're a little bit warming, not so cooling as usual fruit are. They are really warming. I have two figs here. They are sweet and soft and earthy and dense, juicy. Pears are sweet and soft too, very special fruit. Nutrient-wise, like apples, almost the same. But they have almost the same calories and nutrients. Everything's the same, but they have different effects on the body. The apple is good for elimination through the intestines, and the pears are good for elimination through the kidneys. So they have different effects, but the same nutrients. So there must be so many nutrients in the plants we don't know about. Each plant can have thousands of nutrients made by this plant, and we don't know too much about it. But we know something about the effects of the flavors, the colors, how they play together in the recipes. That's how I combine them. Another one that is very important, also nutritious, is the walnut. The banana, the pears and the grape and the figs go into the fruit salad already, into the bowl. And the walnuts here, a handful, I have soaked them because they were a little bit bitter to my flavor, to my taste. So and I soaked them overnight. It takes some time to soak the walnuts, not so fast. Sometimes you soak nuts for 2 hours, so you can blend them already as soft. But the walnuts, they need really long soaking. I'll show you another video how to do that. It's linked under this one. They can be a wonderful snack. Whatever kind of walnut you get. Sometimes they're not so nice, sometimes they are nicer, inexpensive, expensive, whatever you get. You know? But sometimes not so nice. You can still soak them and make the best out of it. They're really nice, fresh and crunchy, almost like from the tree. And you can also sprinkle a little bit of salt on it, have a snack. It's the healthiest nut we have, and the nuts are recommended daily. Healthy amounts of nuts. They're very healthy, and you don't even get fat if you eat raw nuts every day, because they have something that makes the cells of the body burn more energy, produce more heat. That's something in the nut. That's one theory. There are other theories. They don't exactly know why, but you don't gain weight when you eat nuts every day in addition to your normal food by the handfuls. So the walnut is the healthiest nut because also it has also a fat that is called omega-3 fatty acid. That is a fat that we need every day, and it's not in abundance in so many ingredients. I have 5 I can count that I know of with considerable amounts of omega-3. That is the walnut, then there's hemp seed, flaxseed, chia seed, and the algae 5. So something I can eat every day as a snack, a walnut, and walnuts in the fruit salad makes it really nice, and last. And it's nice together with the fig and the pear. I know already. I tried that before. It's a wonderful pairings. And now let's see how they play together. All the 3 of them. Let's see. Figs are not so easy to combine. Figs are very dominant. If I put too many figs here, the whole breakfast is too much. They're very heavy. By itself, they are delicious, wonderful, always sensual and everything. They have a symbolic from fairy tales and so, very well known. The figs, very ancient. From the Orient, right? The eastern part of Europe, the eastern southern part, and northern Africa. But fresh in a salad, they can be very dominant. So I don't find it so easy to combine them. So this combination is a test. We'll see. And then the dressing on top also helps with the ingredients of the fruit salad to make them play together more nicely, to support that play. And I make my usual Lemony banana yogurt. Here's 2 bananas. Here is half a cup of cashew yogurt. I'll show you how to make the cashew yogurt in another video. But you can feel free, any kind of yogurt, plain yogurt. I add the bananas because of the texture. I don't want the yogurt to sit on the fruit and to push them down. I want the fruit to be playful, to move around in the fruit salad so that they can really unfold their wonders, their miracles, their beauty. And that's why I blend the bananas into the yogurt. Makes it lighter and creamier. and gives a little bit of sweetness to the tartness, and balancing that with the lemon zest, I think, is a great idea. As I said, it's one of my standard dressings now. This summer I've tried it first. I made my first made the cashew yogurt and tried it around a little bit. Because yogurt is very nice with breakfast. Yeah, it's for the intestines, very good for gut health, and it's nutritious. It tastes delicious, and you can make it easily yourself. So I tried that for some time, and then I found out, well, blending bananas into it is actually perfect for the dressing. I like the fruit salad for breakfast, so dressing is nice, makes it more nutritious, and can be very nice. In addition to that, many reasons. So, 3 ingredients, and the blender is from Germany. It's a Revo blend, a blending revolution. They try to rival the big names from the States and otherwise and elsewhere, but this one is really good. If you are in Germany, that is, because they might ship it only in Germany, I guess. And it's worth a check. Now I show you the blender dance. Because blenders are really cool. I don't want to miss it anymore since I have it. And I found out more and more interesting facts about blenders, high-speed blenders especially. They break down the ingredients and you get more nutrition from the same ingredients because they break the cells down and it's so easy to digest. That's actually an advantage. Some were concerned that might be a danger, it might be a harm, the nutrients. No, that's not the case. It gives you more for the same money. So that blenders have a very practical advantage. And they make if you have a high-speed blender, they make the most beautiful vegetable soups. You cannot do otherwise, without cooking, that is. I mean, cooking is also a nice thing, but if you want to have it quick and easy, the blender, and healthy, the blender is the way to go. Way before we had it in Germany, I remember my grandma coming back from America. She was already old, still traveling with her best friend. She came back and brought a blender from America. And the thing stood in our kitchen, and I was cooking all the time with the family. I was not so old. And I had no idea. Nobody used it ever. Grandma brought it home, and I still remember what it looked like. We had no idea how to use it, really. It stood there, and she said, they all use it there, they all use it there. Now I know. Yeah, you have to have ideas for that. It's all with you, how you are used to cook or whatever you do. There's so much tradition and what you used to do determines so much. And also that for veganism, of course, it's an amazing culture we are in. Many believe we have progressed far in our civilization. As Yogic ecology says, many feel that, but they're still asking the question about being a vegetarian and being a vegan, right? It's not part of our basic ethics. You can wonder why that is. Well, I think about it a lot, and these traditions we have, lack of knowledge, and lack of compassion. That's all part of the reasons, I guess. That's the main reasons. And here is my fruit salad. Figs, pears, walnuts, and this beautiful lemony banana yogurt. And now I get the frozen bananas to make a cinnamon ice cream on top. See you in a second. 3 ingredients to make an ice cream. I call it Blitz ice cream because I wanted to make scoops right away. My favorite tool these days. And I have a banana here. These are frozen bananas, and I always freeze them when they're really perfectly ripe because I found then I get the nicest texture of the ice cream. So check it out. The food processor with the S blade is my preferred tool. It is so easy here with the S blade because the blade is large. See, the large blade. And it's not so fast. The high-speed blender creates a lot of heat. And the large blades are slower and create less heat. I can process longer. It gets a grip earlier on the bananas, whatever you put in there. Because when you put the same bananas into the blender, it takes some time until they get a grip. And so it runs a little bit free. So you want to put some liquid maybe into it with the bananas together in the blender. But you don't need that here. They're very easy. That's why I prefer this. And when they create a lot of heat in the blender, the ice cream begins to melt. And the longer you do it, the more it melts. And then you might have to freeze it again before you can make your scoops, if you want scoops. I'm a playful guy. I want to have my little scoops. So bananas and then cashew flour. Made it myself in the electric coffee grinder. Very simple, in seconds. And it is a super trick to make this banana ice cream really nice and creamy, like from an ice machine almost. It's very simple, so effective. I like it. And a tablespoon cinnamon. I found that is for this amount, 3 cups of bananas or so, frozen bananas, and maybe 3, 4, 5 tablespoons of cashew flour. 1 tablespoon cinnamon seems to be the perfect measurement to get this wonderful, warm, earthen, sweet, dry cinnamon flavor into the ice cream all over. I was surprised. Now one of my favorite ice creams, and it's so easy. Yeah? I show you now the blender dance for my Blitz ice cream. Looks like a very nice cinnamon ice cream to me. It's always a little different. Depends on everything. The bananas, yeah, what kind of bananas you have and so forth. And the temperature, they always change. When the outside's colder, automatically the freezer is colder and so forth. There are so many things. I was surprised to see all that. But this is a nice texture. I see the ice cream. I can feel it with my tools here. Taking the blade out. Feels great. And now, scoops. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. You have to process for some time to get really everything creamy. Sometimes when you don't do it long enough, because it begins to melt or so, you want to stop. But then there are chunks in the ice cream. And while it's not the world, you can also let the chunks enjoy, but it's perfect when the chunks are all processed and you have only the creaminess like here. And for that reason, I always wait until the last moment before I take my bananas and the other ingredients out of the freezer. Also the cashew flour and the cinnamon, everything is in the freezer before I blend it, because I want to have them cool them down a little bit. Every temperature down gives me some seconds of processing to make my beautiful scoops and still to have the perfect texture. So as cold as possible and nice long processing. And that's what I do. And yeah, it took some time to find out about this, but now I tell you, every time I make an ice cream like this, it ends up pretty much perfect. So with time, you get some experience and also something good about it. The tradition and the practice also gives us knowledge. Sometimes our parents and forefathers and grandparents give us the knowledge and we are stuck with it. I didn't want to go vegan. I didn't think about it even when I was little, because my grandparents were thinking about giving us plenty of food, because after the World War, they had a food shortage, even in Germany. everywhere. And they changed all the policy, and so they were never thinking about going vegan or something. So I didn't think about it. I didn't question everything they said. And traditions taught me many things, but they kept me from thinking about veganism. Fortunately, that changed now, and all the world's changing now. We are all going vegan now. I hope. Yeah, that's an attempt here to help everybody to make it easier. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan YouTube. Have another recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X.